Diana Ross, the iconic singer, is still regarded as the Queen of Motown records, even till her 80s. But while she still commands the stage with grace, her personal life is not so glamorous. From personal struggles to a complicated family, Ross has faced her share of adversity. Join us as we uncover the reasons why she lives so sad.
Maybe it was the naivety. You know, maybe we were very young and didn't know very much. We worked very hard. We wanted so much to please. You know, it's just like we want to do the best we can all the time, all the time.
Diana Ross' personal life and challenges. Diana Ross's personal journey has been as dynamic as her remarkable career. She has experienced 2 marriages and is the devoted mother of 5 children. In 1965, she entered into a romantic relationship with Berry Gordy, the CEO of Motown. This relationship spanned several years and led to the birth of her first child, Rhonda Suzanne Silberstein, in August 1971. At that time, however, Ross was already married to music executive Robert Ellis Silberstein, having tied the knot in January 1971, just 2 months into her pregnancy. Silberstein, aware of Rhonda's true parentage, embraced her as his own, showcasing his dedication to the family. It wasn't until Rhonda turned 13 that Ross revealed the identity of her biological father, leading Rhonda to affectionately call Gordy Uncle BB during her childhood. From her marriage to Silberstein, Ross welcomed 2 more daughters, Tracy Joy Silberstein, who is known professionally as Tracy Ellis Ross, born in 1972, and Chudney Lane Silberstein, born in 1975. Sadly, the couple divorced in 1977, bringing their 6-year marriage to an end.
I knew it was Diana Ross, and her head was down, and I'm like, this is my opportunity to say hi to my icon. She was a Brewster Project girl, I was a Brewster Project girl. I said, I'm gonna take it. So I stopped there.
In a 2023 interview, Smokey Robinson disclosed that he and Ross had a brief affair that lasted about a year while he was still married to his first wife, Claudette. Ross chose to end the relationship, as Robinson admitted he still had feelings for Claudette, who was also a close friend of Ross. When asked about Robinson's revelations, Ross's representative opted not to comment. From 1980 to 1983, Ross was in a relationship with Gene Simmons, the bassist and co-lead singer of the iconic rock band Kiss, adding another notable chapter to her personal life. Ross discovered love once more with Norwegian shipping tycoon Arne Næss Jr., whom she met in 1985 and married a year later. Their marriage brought together 2 families, as Ross embraced her role as stepmother to Ness's 3 older children, Katinka, Christopher, and folk singer Leona Næss. The couple welcomed 2 sons of their own, Ross Arne, born in 1987, and Evan Olav, born in 1988. Sadly, their relationship encountered difficulties and culminated in divorce in 2000, following revelations that Næss had a child with another woman in Norway. Despite the pain of their separation, Ross has often described Næss as the love of her life. Tragedy struck in 2004 when Næss lost his life in a mountain climbing accident in South Africa. Even after their divorce, Ross maintained a strong bond with her 3 stepchildren, demonstrating her dedication to family ties. Ross's legacy continues through her 7 grandchildren.
Actually, you know, when we first came to Europe, we came straight to EMI, so it's been 30-some years. I've been with this company for a long time.
Rhonda's son, Rafe Henoch, born in 2009, has already captured attention with his appearances alongside Ross. Her son, Ross Næss, has 2 sons, Leaf, born in 2016, and Indigo, born in 2017. Chudney has 2 daughters, Callaway Lane, born in 2012, and Everly, born in October 2019. Evan shares 2 children with his wife, singer Ashley Simpson, daughter Jagger Snow, born in 2015, and son Ziggy, born in 2020. Ross's early life was deeply influenced by the Baptist Church, as she recounted in her 1993 autobiography, Secrets of a Sparrow. She revealed that her first performances took place at the Bessemer Baptist Church in Bessemer, Alabama. Her maternal grandfather, Pastor William Moten, led the church and, along with his wife, played a crucial role in raising Ross and her siblings while their mother struggled with tuberculosis. Ross's life has certainly had its share of personal hurdles. On December 30, 2002, she found herself arrested for driving under the influence, DUI, in Tucson, Arizona, while she was in the midst of treatment at a local rehab facility. Following this incident, she completed a 2-day jail sentence close to her home in Connecticut. This event revealed the personal battles Ross faced beyond her public image, showcasing her determination to rise above challenging times. Despite this, Diana had it full when it came to her musical career. Let's take a look at how it started. The rise of Diana Ross into the world of music. Diana Ross was born on March 26, 1944 in Detroit, Michigan, as the second of 6 children in a tightly knit family.
I don't think so.
Is that true?
No, I don't think he has. No one's ever told me. He's never told me that. I don't think so.
Her parents, Ernestine and Fred Ross Sr., had intended to name her Diane, but a clerical error on her birth certificate resulted in the name Diana. Nevertheless, her family and friends in Detroit affectionately referred to her as Diane. Growing up in a Baptist household, she shared her childhood with her siblings, 2 sisters, Barbara and Rita, and 3 brothers, Arthur, Fred Jr., and Wilbert, who was lovingly called Chico. The family resided at 635 Belmont Street in Detroit's North End, close to Highland Park, and interestingly, they had Smokey Robinson as a neighbor. Diana's early life faced challenges, particularly when she was just 7 years old and her mother became gravely ill with tuberculosis. To aid in her recovery, Diana and her siblings were sent to live with their maternal grandparents, Reverend William Moten and his wife, in Bessemer, Alabama. Once her mother regained her health, the family reunited in Detroit, setting the stage for Diana's remarkable journey into the world of entertainment. In 1958, on her 14th birthday, the Ross family relocated to the Brewster Douglass housing projects, a working-class area in Detroit. They settled on St. Antoine Street, where Diana continued her education at Cass Technical High School, a well-regarded college preparatory institution in downtown Detroit. It was here that her aspirations of becoming a star began to flourish. As a teenager, Diana dreamed of being a fashion designer. She actively pursued this ambition by enrolling in various classes at Cass, including clothing design, millinery, pattern making, and tailoring. She also dabbled in modeling and cosmetology. Their neighbor and family friend, Smokey Robinson, generously contributed to some of her class fees, a kindness Diana later acknowledged. Alongside her studies, she participated in school activities, joined the swim team, worked part-time jobs, and even styled her neighbor's hair to earn some extra money. In 1960, Diana embarked on her first job as a busgirl at Hudson's, a renowned department store in downtown Detroit, making history as the first African-American busgirl in the establishment. By the time she graduated from Cass Tech in January 1962, her journey toward stardom was already in motion. At just 15 years old in 1959, Diana became a member of the Primettes, a female group associated with a male vocal ensemble known as the Primes.
My film career stopped again because I was having my children. I have 5 children. I can't believe it.
It was Paul Williams from the Primes who spotted Diana's potential and connected her with music manager Milton Jenkins. The Primettes, featuring Diana alongside Florence Ballard, Mary Wilson, and Betty McGlown, who was Paul's girlfriend at the time, quickly captured attention. In 1960, they triumphed in a talent contest in Windsor, Ontario, which caught the eye of songwriter and Motown executive Robert Bateman. Seeking guidance, Diana turned to her former neighbor, Smokey Robinson, to assist them in auditioning for Motown. Smokey agreed to help, provided that the group would lend their guitarist, Marv Tarplin, for a tour with the Miracles. This collaboration proved beneficial for all involved. the Primettes auditioned for Motown, and Diana wowed founder Berry Gordy with her rendition of There Goes My Baby. Although Gordy suggested they complete their high school education before signing with the label, the group remained undeterred. They spent time at Motown's Hitsville, USA headquarters, contributing to recordings and absorbing the industry's intricacies. In 1960, the group recorded 2 tracks for Lupine Records, with Diana taking the lead on one of them. Beyond her vocal contributions, she also played vital behind-the-scenes roles, serving as hairstylist, makeup artist, seamstress, and costume designer. Later that year, Barbara Martin joined the group, replacing Betty McGlone, and they went on to record additional songs at Hitsville Studios. In January 1961, Berry Gordy signed the group, but with a stipulation: they needed to adopt a new name. Florence Ballard suggested The Supremes, a choice that initially made Diana uneasy, as she felt it sounded like a male ensemble. However, the name was embraced, and on 15 Mars 1961, they officially became The Supremes. By 1963, after Barbara Martin departed, the group transitioned into a trio, with Diana taking over as the lead vocalist. Their major breakthrough arrived in 1964, with the release of Where Did Our Love Go?, which became their first #1 hit. This achievement marked the start of an incredible journey, solidifying Diana Ross's status as a music legend. Diana Ross's solo career journey. In May 1970, Diana Ross embarked on her solo career with her debut album, which marked the start of an incredible journey in the entertainment industry. By 1971, she achieved her first UK #1 hit with the heartfelt ballad, I'm Still Waiting. That same year, she made her solo television debut in a special titled Diana, featuring a memorable performance alongside the Jackson 5. Expanding her horizons beyond music, Diana made her acting debut in 1972 with Lady Sings the Blues, a biopic about the legendary jazz singer Billie Holiday. Despite doubts regarding her ability to capture such an iconic figure, Diana's portrayal received widespread acclaim, with jazz critic Leonard Feather commending her for truly embodying Holiday's spirit. This role earned her nominations for both a Golden Globe and an Academy Award for Best Actress, while the film's soundtrack soared to the top of the Billboard 200, selling over 2 million copies. In 1972, Diana also lent her voice to the children's album Free to Be, You and Me, contributing the song When We Grow Up. The following year, she released her second US #1 hit, Touch Me in the Morning, and teamed up with Marvin Gaye for the duet album Diana and Marvin, which enjoyed global success. During 1973, Diana made history by becoming the first entertainer invited to the Imperial Palace in Japan for a private audience with Empress Nagako, the wife of Emperor Hirohito. In April 1974, Diana Ross made history by co-hosting the Academy Awards, becoming the first African-American woman to take on this prestigious role. She shared the spotlight with notable figures such as John Huston, Burt Reynolds, and David Niven. As her career flourished, Diana reached new heights in 1976 with her fourth #1 solo hit, Love Hangover, a song that effortlessly shifted from a soulful ballad to a lively disco classic. Finally, she made it to the top and was recognized globally. What are the awards and recognition she received? Let's find out. Global stardom and personal milestones. The 1980s were a pivotal decade for Diana Ross, marking significant changes in her career. In 1980, she released a revolutionary album that included chart-topping hits, like I'm Coming Out and Upside Down, capturing the attention of a new wave of fans. That same year, she teamed up with Lionel Richie for the duet Endless Love, which became her sixth and final #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. On the personal front, Diana's life was just as dynamic. She entered a relationship with Gene Simmons, the bassist and co-lead singer of Kiss, which lasted until 1983. Their romance blossomed through mutual friend Cher, who later disclosed that Simmons had developed feelings for Diana while still involved with her, putting a strain on their friendship. In 1986, Diana tied the knot with Norwegian shipping tycoon Arne Næss Jr., becoming a stepmother to his 3 children, Katinka, Christopher, and folk singer Leona Næss. The couple welcomed 2 sons together, Ross Arne, 1987, and Evan Olaf, 1988. However, their marriage came to an end in 2000 when it was revealed that Arne had a child with another woman. Despite their separation, Diana remained close to his children and often referred to Arne as the love of her life. Throughout the 1980s and into the 1990s, Diana Ross reached impressive career heights. After departing from Motown in 1981, she signed a lucrative $20 million contract with RCA Records, allowing her full creative freedom over her music. Her debut RCA album, Why Do Fools Fall in Love, was a hit, featuring popular tracks like Mirror Mirror. She also established her production company, A&A Productions, and explored real estate investments. By the mid-1980s, Diana continued to release successful albums, including Swept Away, 1984, and Eaten Alive, 1985, the latter of which included collaborations with Michael Jackson and Barry Gibb. In 1985, she took part in the legendary charity single, We Are the World, and co-hosted the American Music Awards, further showcasing her diverse talents as a performer. Diana Ross achieved remarkable international recognition in 1986 when she was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Her charm and talent continued to resonate throughout the 1990s as she remained active in touring and music releases, further cementing her status as a global icon. The 21st century presented both obstacles and successes for Diana. In 2005, she graced the cover of Essence magazine's 50th anniversary issue alongside her daughter, Tracee Ellis Ross. That same year, she teamed up with Rod Stewart for the classic I've Got a Crush on You and collaborated with Westlife on a rendition of her hit, When You Tell Me That You Love Me, which soared to the top of the charts in Ireland. Diana garnered numerous honors, including the prestigious Kennedy Center Honors in 2007 and the BET Lifetime Achievement Award. She toured extensively, promoting albums like I Love You, 2006, which achieved impressive chart success. In 2012, she received her first Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award and performed at the Christmas in Washington event at the White House. Her influence was unmistakable in the 2010s, as she headlined significant events such as the 2014 Nobel Peace Prize concert and the 2017 American Music Awards, where she was honored with another Lifetime Achievement Award. Additionally, she launched a fragrance line, Diamond Diana, which quickly became a bestseller. Her 2018 residency at Wynn Las Vegas and her return to the Billboard charts with remixed classics reaffirmed her place in contemporary music. In 2022, Diana mesmerized audiences at the Glastonbury Festival and the Platinum Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II. Her thank you tour celebrated her illustrious career, introducing her timeless music to new generations. By 2023, she embarked on her music legacy tour across the United States, enchanting fans with her beloved hits. However, her influences on other artists cannot be ignored. Let's take a look at her musical impacts on younger generations. Diana Ross's lasting legacy of influence. Diana Ross's impact goes far beyond her illustrious career, leaving a lasting legacy that has influenced countless artists and cultural movements over the decades. Her exceptional talent has inspired a host of renowned figures, including Michael Jackson, Beyoncé, Madonna, Janelle Monáe, Questlove, and the Ting Tings. Beyond her musical achievements, Ross's life story has also inspired artistic creations, notably serving as the basis for the character Dina Jones in both the Broadway production and film adaptations of Dreamgirls. Her influence is not limited to music. Ross has also made notable contributions to Broadway. The 2013 musical Motown, the musical explored Berry Gordy's relationship with her and the founding of Motown Records. This production featured actresses like Felicia LeKay and Lucy St. Louis, who brought to life Ross's pivotal role in the history of Motown. Additionally, she was portrayed in the musical Ain't Too Proud, The Life and Times of the Temptations, with actresses such as Candace Marie Woods and Diandra Tucker depicting her time as a member of the Supremes. Ross's music remains timeless, with her songs continuing to resonate and shape contemporary music culture. Two of her most iconic hits, You Can't Hurry, Love and Stop, In the Name of Love, are celebrated in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's list of 500 songs that have defined rock and roll. The Supremes were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1988, marking a significant recognition of their contributions. They also received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1994 and were inducted into the Vocal Group Hall of Fame in 1998. In 2014, Rolling Stone magazine ranked the Supremes at number 96 on its list of the 100 greatest artists of all time, solidifying their legacy in music history. Diana Ross's solo career has garnered immense acclaim. In 1976, she was honored by Billboard magazine as the Female Entertainer of the Century, a testament to her extraordinary talent and lasting influence. Remarkably, she is one of the select few artists to have received 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, one for her solo work and another for her time with the Supremes. Her legacy was further celebrated in 1986 with the opening of the Diana Ross Playground in Central Park, New York, which was inaugurated with a grand ceremony that recognized her significant contributions to the arts and her impact on many lives. In addition to her successes, Ross has been a crucial figure in nurturing the careers of other artists. She played a key role in introducing the Jackson 5 to the world, positioning herself as their discoverer in a way that became a vital part of Motown's marketing strategy, despite the unclear details surrounding their discovery. Throughout his life, Ross maintained a close bond with Michael Jackson, often acting as a maternal figure to him. Ross's influence reached far beyond music and theater, making waves in the film industry as well. Her performance in The Wiz was pivotal in revitalizing Kaufman Astoria Studios in Queens, New York. In recognition of her significant contributions, Studio 4 at the facility was renamed the Diana Ross Building in 1985, underscoring her impact on both the arts and the resurgence of this important cultural landmark. In 2006, Diana Ross was celebrated at Oprah Winfrey's Legends Ball, an event that honored the remarkable accomplishments of 25 African American women in art, entertainment, and civil rights. Ross shared the spotlight with iconic figures such as Dusty Springfield, Aretha Franklin, Martha Reeves, and Dionne Warwick, who were collectively known as the 5 mighty pop divas of the 1960s. Ross's impact on the music scene remains profound, as evidenced by Rolling Stone magazine naming her the 87th greatest vocalist of all time in 2023. Her extraordinary voice and artistic expression have inspired countless fans and musicians across generations. Her legacy is not only reflected in her music, but also in the myriad of artists and cultural moments she has shaped throughout her career. The ongoing recognition of Diana Ross's achievements highlights her unmatched contributions to music, art, and culture. Her work has made a lasting mark on the entertainment industry, and her influence is still celebrated today. Fans and fellow artists continue to pay tribute to her remarkable career, ensuring that her legacy endures for future generations. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and also click the next video shown on your screen.